Got a brand new state of play coming in just hours, and speculation for this has been through the roof, and possibly for good reason. This is an hour-long state of play, and they're focusing on PS5 and PSVR 2. Now, some are speculating we'll see Wolverine, Death Stranding 2, wouldn't mind that, but I'm hearing a lot of rumors about the Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater remake, with plenty of people sounding very confident that they will indeed show it at this showcase. Now, I don't know about that, but I'd love to see it, because the game is either going to excite or be a super disappointment, and I'm okay with either, as I love the original and the remake won't change that, but I'd love some surprises as well. We know PlayStation's working on a lot of games, including their push into 10-year service games. Very curious to see what they're going to do with those. We know Cory Barlog's working on a new game. There's plenty of third-party games they could show as well, so maybe we'll see some Mortal Kombat 1, Armored Core 6, Assassin's Creed Mirage, Alan Wake 2, Avatar, what happened to that game, and of course the PSVR 2 stuff, which I'll be happy to see, but I know is never really that popular of a topic for these showcases. But we can speculate all day on this. I want to make sure that you guys keep your expectations tempered though, as when people speculate heavily on these showcases and watch them and don't see what they want to see, they come out very angry, and then I gotta hear about it on Twitter for days. Let me know in the comments, what do you hope to see at this showcase? What do you think they will show? Let me know. What's going on, guys? Seth and Chevy here doing a TLG Reacts for the PlayStation Showcase for this month of May. Just came out earlier today, and we're going to watch it. We're going to react to it. And yeah, today was a bit of a minefield. I knew that they were going to be showing it, I thought at 4, maybe that was Eastern time. I checked Twitter around 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and got a couple things confirmed to me that will be in this showcase. Did not see any video, and I won't say what I saw, but yeah, this is, I feel like going to be a really big PlayStation showcase. If E3 was happening this year, it'd be a pre-3, because it seems like it's going to be a big one. So, yeah, really excited to watch this, and a little upset that I got some things spoiled for me, but I have not seen any video, so this will be straight up real reaction. Yeah, still like to go into these things blind, so that was my bad. Also on TikTok, I had made a video, and I got some notifications earlier in the day, and I checked it, and people are like, "Dude, you're right." Blah blah blah. I'm like, "No, don't tell me that." So, you know, they're just excited, but I was like, "Fuck." They just confirmed things for me. So anyway, how'd you fare? And did you get things spoiled? And without saying it, what it was? And yeah, excited.
I'm definitely looking forward to watching this.
It's a big one.
I did also, without thinking, open Twitter to just kind of browse. And
Big mistake.
I don't even follow much gaming stuff on Twitter, but stuff like this, it's hard to avoid regardless of what you follow. So
yeah,
saw a couple titles and shut Twitter off instantly, going, "Oh crap, I can't be here today." Yeah. So I do know a couple things. I've seen nothing.
All right, same. Yeah, I saw a couple pictures. Like as soon as it opened up, I scrolled. I saw a couple things like, "Whoa!" when I like got out of there, and then I was like, "I can go to TikTok, right? I can at least check some stuff on TikTok real quick." And as soon as I opened that up, I had notifications. I started reading comments. I was like, whoa, okay. So yeah, it was rough. But after that, I stayed off the internet. So listen to podcasts.
Yeah, just listened to some YouTube content for most of the day. That was it. So
perfect. Unless you have anything else to say, we should probably start this. It's an hour long.
Let's do it.
So let's jump into this. This is the PlayStation Showcase 2023 in English. In 3, 2, 1, and go. So we're in 480p.
Yeah, YouTube's been defaulting low pretty often.
Trying to save some bandwidth.
Probably. I'm sure they really want people just listen to stuff.
Yeah. Most stuff when I'm at work, I just listen to. I don't watch anything.
Kind of. This gets too. Have you seen all the Dogma 16? Like people got to try and they get to talk about it finally?
I've heard people talk about it, yeah. Kotaku was edgelords about it. Haven. Why did I know that name?
take their money.
You want to know about us? Seems like everyone does these days. It's simple. Too much money and too much power is held by just a few people. And it's only getting worse. So, we decided to do something about it.
I don't think so, because I don't think Haven has anything to do with Payday.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Before he just completely blanked out.
Yeah. But it looks like some kind of heist game.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Amazon.
True.
Is a versus heist game?
But what about gameplay?
Nope, just concept.
Fair games. Take it till you make it.
It looks like a multi-team heist thing.
Yeah. I'd have to see gameplay. The trailer did nothing for me.
Hi everyone,
What's up?
I'm Jim Ryan, President
Yeah,
and
you are.
CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment. I'm delighted to be here today to introduce what's next for PlayStation 5. We're now into the third year of the life cycle of PS5,
It's crazy.
and we've been fortunate to have so many
They
fan-favorite
recently did
titles
their,
released on the platform. What's even more exciting is that developers
talking
are
with, like,
just
the
scratching the surface of
shareholders
what's
thing or
possible
whatever.
with the gaming experiences
And,
that they create. Today,
the
you'll get a glimpse into
PS5's
some of the most
projection for
breathtaking
sales
and
is
imaginative content that will be
looking
coming
like
to
it's gonna be insane
PS5,
this year, so.
PlayStation VR 2.
I believe it.
And now, what you've all been waiting for. Enjoy the show.
I'm trying to, dude. You're interrupting it.
Super Earth, our home,
Okay.
our
Super
way
Earth.
of life. But freedom doesn't come free.
No! Sweet liberty! No!
Super Earth's Helldivers?
Look familiar? Scenes like these are happening all over
I
the
don't know if this
galaxy
is, like,
right
real?
now. And you
I don't
could
think so.
be next. That is, unless you make the most important decision of your life. Prove to yourself that you have the strength
Is this Helldivers
and the
2?
courage to be free.
I don't know. It's gonna be a
Join
huge starship.
100%. 100%. On his chest, he has the Helldivers thing. Fuck yes. I love Helldivers. Been wanting a sequel
Experience
to this.
true freedom.
Is that a third-person shooter? Dude,
Freedom
yeah.
to travel the galaxy and secure the resources we need.
I don't know if this
to
is like
build
zoomed
a
in or
better
if it's
tomorrow.
a shooter.
The freedom to encounter
shoot
fascinating life
that.
forms
Yeah.
and introduce them to our sophisticated technology.
That's way more
Dude,
traffic.
I am
Freedom to
so
make new
stoked.
friends and represent the best.
The first game's so good, it just needs more.
Become part of an
But
elite
making a third-person
peacekeeping
shooter is going to make it
force
way more appealing to
and
more
work
people.
together to spread prosperity, liberty, and democracy.
I don't think the bugs need democracy.
Become part of something larger than yourself. Become a hero. Become a legend. Become a Helldiver.
Okay, PlayStation Showcase is already starting awesome. That's
Becoming
day
a
one buy
Helldiver
for
may
me.
result in decapitation or
PC.
mortification. Not all Helldiver
I
survive.
know this
Oh,
is
hell yeah, dude.
not necessarily.
2023, when's it coming out?
Yes.
We're pretty far into the year. I can't wait for that.
Sir, it's the hand. Follow.
The only things I've been liking from EA or from EA Originals. Well, it's their like indie
No, I know. It's
thing.
their funding program.
But if they're making like a single player shooter, that'd be weird. EA doesn't do shit like that.
No, but indie devs do.
Well, they look at Ghostwire Tokyo and like, hey, we need more first-person Magic games.
Nightblades have established a strong
That is
and Kirkin seems to think you might not get me killed.
buff person.
Jury's still out on that one.
The visual aesthetic's not doing much for me, but the gameplay looks cool to me. The spells.
Yeah. This is really like old school, like Hexen style vibes.
Yeah.
Oh boy. The last immortal.
It's like Stargate meets Lords of the Fallen.
We haven't given them enough yet.
Character design's definitely good for it.
Yeah, I think the visuals are really like Godfall generic looking, but I like that they're doing first person shooting with magic.
Magic, yeah.
Your back on me.
Also, I'm like all for EA making not just service games. Unless this is. Doesn't look like it to me though. Immortals of Aveum?
So
Man, they looked at Godfall and they're like, man, a game called Godfall that looks like every other game ever. Super generic. Let's do the same thing. Could be cool though. Gameplay wise, look cool. Wasn't a fan of the visuals though. Destiny 2.
I can.
Guy's mask almost reminds me of I wouldn't even be surprised if it is a sequel to that, Ghost Runner. Yep. That's not even a surprise that they're making a sequel to that. Ghost Runner, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I didn't personally care for it, but it wasn't like it was definitely a pretty tight game.
I understand why people like it.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy playing it that much, but everything about it I thought was neat.
Yeah.
And that looked cool.
And I agree with that.
Yeah, it's. I completely understand when people are like, I like it. I'm like, yeah,
sure.
I get it. That's cool.
What's
Definitely
your
wasn't a bad
plan?
game.
Knowing you have only 66 days to live.
Good old S game.
That was a good start.
True.
Just run away.
Is this another Chinese made game? Korean?
Don't know.
It won't make any difference at the end of the day. You know better than anyone else.
I love all these Asian-centric games coming out.
Combat.
Everyone wears a mask.
Nope, just a running simulator.
This is a real face.
Looks good.
Let you live. What secret did you sell him?
Yeah, I just want to see combat.
Very like whoosher.
Only a dead person can keep a secret.
It looked good. The
No, the animations are good.
movement,
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
it's like a Souls-like or
Going where? It's
hesitate to say that because every third-person game that comes out now will be like Souls-like, but I'm wondering if it's like locking on dodging combat.
One last toast, and we're all done.
That's some imaginative stuff going on in it.
Yeah.
I like that it's like cinematic. Because games like this typically is just like run through zones and fight things, that's it. I wonder how that'll work. Gameplay wise.
I would say my biggest criticism pretty much every time, just 'cause, like, obviously they're just not have their hands on too many games from, the area. It's like,
if it is.
yeah, I mean, how's it play?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what's the standard of play gonna be like?
Yeah, the graphics are good. I like the visual style of it. The animations look really good. But then I was watching his feet kind of sliding around on the ground. Looked a little amateur.
Yes. Let's kill him with time.
Looks cool though. Blade Zero.
What's your plan? Knowing you have only 66 days to live.
Get my heart back.
Dang. It looks cool. I'll definitely keep an eye on that. Journey 2.
I was gonna say, is it Journey? It might be.
I'll be upset if I keep guessing all the sequels. Looks like all those.
Definitely, yeah. It's the same people.
I like how this is just their thing.
Yeah, I'm just not the right guy.
Games like this I don't go out of my way to buy, but when they come out on PlayStation Plus and I play them, I always appreciate them. But this isn't like a gameplay type that like I go out of my way to play. Although I love that this is a Tony Hawk game on a sword. Yeah. And of course the visuals are awesome, but I mean that's what these guys do. Sword of the Sea. Alright, can't wait to play that on PlayStation 5 on PlayStation Plus. Perfect. That's what the game's being made for. It would be a day one release on PlayStation Plus.
Circles.
A new world awaits you, full of dangers and mysteries, signs and wonders. Things that I, in my garden, could never have imagined.
It's just got quite the build-up.
Think of the world we could build if we believed in ourselves. If we truly believed in what it means to be sentient. To face the universe without fear or delusion.
Yeah. Stray 2.
Imagine vast cities full of life and light.
I feel like upgrading Helldivers to Helldivers
Great towers rising towards the sky.
This game's definitely got an intriguing look to it.
Yeah.
So much would be possible.
Curious about what the gameplay is going to be like.
If we believed.
Yeah,
if
possibly.
we still had
Missed.
faith.
I mean, maybe. Oh, okay.
I never played the first one.
Me either, though I think it was received really well.
Yeah.
So
it's one of those games I always heard about, but I don't even know what it looked like.
Yeah,
so nothing there really stood out to me and like, oh, that must be that.
For sure.
Sorry, I thought it died.
Oh, no. That also makes sense. It did.
Oh. All right. Hate to be right.
It's Hell's Paradise, dude.
True. It's an interesting, really simple art style. So I think it actually looks pretty cool. But like there's no texture, which is interesting. Just taking a nap. Just like that bird.
Turning into tan.
True. She's the first Tensen. They're attempting an intro like the beginning of Up, where like in like 1 minute they just make you feel bad.
Yeah.
All right, what's gameplay like?
Devolver.
Devolver.
They're the publisher. Dang.
Who's that boy? Jesus. What the fuck is this? Cat Quest. All right.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Isn't there really a Cat Quest that's like multiplayer? I think there is.
The fighting on the world map's a little weird, but interesting. All right.
Huh. It looks like something I would play maybe on sale. Final Fantasy XVII.
They just went for a completely crazy direction with them.
I'd be so pissed if this was. If they're like, this is a Final Fantasy. I'd be like, no, it's not. Take it back.
Versus game.
Probably. Everyone's trying to get one.
Okay, it's a showtime.
Looks like a showtime. Okay, what are you guys offering with this kind of game? That's worth playing. This song reminds me of like Persona or something.
I can hear it, but it's not nearly as good.
Sure. Thank you.
Oh, sweet. Splatoon.
I'm surprised nobody's attempted to make a competitor to Splatoon or attempted to play Splatoon. So
I don't think that lasted.
It makes sense that somebody else is making something like it. That's interesting. I mean, I don't.
It is interesting, actually.
It's definitely something I wasn't expecting.
Yeah.
I also think it's interesting as verticality to whatever this cotton candy they're making is.
This is not even remotely what I was expecting.
Yeah. The graphics aren't the best, but the concept is at least interesting.
Ready for the foam star party?
No. I want nothing to do with a foam star.
Weird.
When's that come out? Did it say?
I think so.
Yeah, maybe.
I didn't really catch
Welcome to the land of Mojo. Here we find Jot, the plucky squire, and his friends, Violet, Crash, and Pip. Our heroes protect the
best.
land from the villainous sorcerer, Handgrump. They adventure
me of
to the
that
edges of their realm,
Sword
and even
of something. Oh,
beyond.
we saw this.
Yeah. This seems familiar.
Yeah.
There, Jot finds a whole new world to explore.
Yeah, this is an
with
interesting one.
dangers,
Yeah.
surprises, and attractively furnished accommodation.
Yeah, I feel like this will be
Our
like
heroes must battle Handgrump across the two realms
similar to like It Takes
if they
Two,
are to save their beloved
with
land
like the variety
from
of
his
different scenarios and
diabolical
ways of playing.
designs.
I mean, it kind of reminds me of like one of the Paper Mario
Off
games.
the
'cause we did
page
this too,
and
where you
into
2D, 3D.
adventure.
At first, it reminded me of what is it? Sort of Ditto? Swords of Ditto? Is that a name? Is that a game? It's like a multiplayer roguelike.
Yeah.
Somebody.
I think it was the sort of Ditto.
Yeah. Kind of reminded me of that at first until I saw the 3D. I was like, oh yeah, we saw this.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, this is coming to console. Teardown or Tearaway. Teardown? Yeah.
Boxer game. Okay.
Yeah, I bought this because of Josh.
Because of Josh.
Yeah, he's like, you gotta check this game out. And I played it. I'm like, yeah, it's neat, and I stopped playing it. I was like, I need an objective. But as a destruction game, it's really neat. People do all sorts of crazy shit in it. I've seen people make mods where there's like Godzilla walking through cities and destroying it.
I mean, it makes sense since, it's a bunch of tiny squares basically.
Yeah. It just has like realistic physics too with the buildings. If they lose integrity, they'll collapse and stuff. Yeah, pretty much.
Maybe that's why you wanted to buy it.
Probably. You and Josh are both fans of that faction.
Getting his itch.
The game needs some kind of multiplayer, maybe more interesting. Tear down. That's cool. Saber has something to do with that. Damn.
That's a little too big, guys. Kind of need that to be a little more consumer friendly.
That was all of us when we all first got our PS5 trying to figure out where to put it.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right.
Thank you for the clarification. So this is a concept video.
Yeah, at least they're clear about that because I don't know. And simulator. That bird's gonna die, and then some wolf and some girl are gonna fight some shadow people. Oh, there'd be gunshots in Jurassic Park.
Gonna get eaten.
I'm not too impressed with this CG. Ow.
Oh shit.
It's fucking real. I don't know how to feel about this.
Well, it's not Jurassic Park.
Yeah, definitely not.
What a thrill. With darkness
I feel
and
so conflicted.
silence through the night.
They're ain't calling it Metal Gear Solid 3? Like triangle, maybe that's trying to be clever. Who's making it? Okay.
Konami doesn't want other people to get famous and
I'm like almost
ask for more money.
True. I'm almost Oh shit! I gotta give Konami money. We'll talk about the end. I'm so conflicted on that trailer. I need to see gameplay. I need to know who's making it.
You need to know who to blame, is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Well, it's either going to be good or it's going to be horrible. Either way, it's going to be worth talking about. Dark Cloud 3. Did they make one? I know they made Dark Cloud 1 too. Obviously this is a lie, I was joking, but I said Dark Cloud 3. I was wondering if they made one up. This looks kind of interesting.
I kind of lost me at the underwater, but yeah.
It's a little indie in its animations, but the imagination scale's crazy.
Yeah.
Towers of Aghasba. That rolls right off the tongue.
That looks alright.
Look cool. It'd be even cooler if it was multiplayer. Yeah, baby. I don't even need to see the knives. I'm already ready for it.
Believe us. We'd help you if we could.
Listening to people talk about it, dude, I'm just like,
you're helping us already.
So excited.
We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
Sword sharp.
You'd better hope so.
Crystals take more than they give.
You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying?
Down we're talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. Are you with me? You will pay for what you've done.
Why aren't you dead? You are what branded.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to
It's
do?
a lot of new shit.
I was forced to
All
kill.
the stuff we kept seeing.
You
It's
do
kind
it
of
by
same stuff.
Yeah.
They believe in the power of the dominant.
You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this.
This comes out
Never led
soon-ish?
astray by your blind resolve. And
Is
this
it?
is the light of our severed. We don't need your salvation. We'll save
Could be
ourselves.
wrong, but I thought it
Do
was
it
either
on
Dream
our
or Fire,
terms.
right?
Yeah, that's what I thought too. There's so many good games coming out. Well, I don't know if this game's gonna be good, but I feel like it's gonna be good. There's so many like big games coming out this year.
Everyone who's played it's not said a single name.
Enough of this.
So I'm like,
I use my talents to my
Pretty
advantage. You would
convinced.
tell me there is shame in that?
We shared a dream. I would be the king of the world. The darkness has taken hold of you. It has made you forget yourself.
I don't want to be a monster. Clive.
I have to stop him! I have to save them!
I made a promise to my friends, and it is they who will give me the strength to end your reign. Your efforts will avail us naught. We fight, we survive, we endure. We don't need a reason. Fly! 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 Fly!
Good trailer. I'm ready.
I'm just sitting here getting goosebumps over the music myself, but yeah.
Love the visuals. June.
Yes. I know what I'm doing at the end of next month.
True. That will have top priority for me.
Yeah.
I feel like Metal Gear Solid 3 should be much bigger. bigger of a deal for me.
Nightmare.
I was more excited about the
fucking
collection coming out.
Every word is a step forward.
I gotta see gameplay. I get it. That trailer did nothing for me.
Into darkness.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley.
The victim was one of their own.
True.
FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale.
Or their other super popular game, Paragon.
So you knew our victim?
Alan Wake 2?
Only the rumors.
You seen gameplay?
He's chasing a writer.
Someone knew they were here. Was playing a game with them.
Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us.
Oh, Max Payne.
We were all trapped in a horror story.
John Wayne, dude.
True.
The horror story wanted us dead.
She looks so good.
I mean, that's kind of what they do.
There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right.
I gotta play the first one again.
Easy now.
Yeah, there's no way I'm playing it, but it is really
First
nice
things
looking.
first. What's your name?
Oh yeah, dude. Hell yeah. October 17th. I'm so stoked for that.
What the hell is this lineup of games? This is crazy.
Yeah, they got a lot of big titles here. Is this the new Assassin's Creed? Was it Mirage?
Welcome, Hidden One.
I guess when I say the new Assassin's Creed, I should be specific because there's like 12 new ones coming out, but...
Right.
Because they got to figure out what direction to go in.
Though seeing Ubisoft actually advertise something is kind of rare these days.
True.
This is the one that's supposed to be more traditional, right?
I think so, yeah.
Because I know they're doing like 3 different routes for.
Yeah, they're gonna maintain the RPG one with something else, and then
We
they're
need
making
to find
it
a
more
way
like
to
the
get you
traditional
inside
ones.
without being seen. You
They have that
could bribe
Japanese
the
one they're gonna
guards
work
to
on.
look
They
the
haven't
other
shown yet.
way. I shall see what flavor best suits me.
Embrace the fear. Quiet it. Find the stillness. And let's go.
I mean, it looks like a traditional Assassin's Creed.
It does. The swinging animations that they're trying to create.
Assassin's Creed has always had really good like combat animations.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
We will be watching.
Maybe.
Looks alright. Good old Finji, whatever that is.
They ain't chew on that.
That cat is going somewhere.
Well, I hope it's going to a doctor with the way it ate that mouse.
Big gulp. These people saw Stray and they're like, we can do that too. Let's make a cat game. It looked alright. I liked the art style. I don't know what the gameplay is going to be like, but I'll enjoy it on PlayStation Plus. This looks like a JRPG.
This is Blue Protocol, right?
Blue Protocol?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen a whole lot on that game.
Oh no, this is they had a fighting game, and now they're getting it's based on mobile. I don't know, one-based gotcha game. I can't remember the name. It's driving me crazy.
It's time.
I know what this is. I just don't remember the name. So, we played the fighting game. Pretty positive.
I take you.
Seize the dead. Showtime. Gale burst.
Grand Blue? Is it Grand Blue? Is that what I'm thinking of? Yes.
Yeah.
God.
Let's go wait till the end.
I'll probably keep an eye on that. I like the art style of that series, but the fighting game didn't really do it for me.
That had some cool ideas. Wonder what this is.
Game I played twice and it's fun both times.
I've crossed paths with many during my journey for true strength. I've also met my share of enemies. Opponents I had to overcome.
That guy?
My journey knows no end. I will continue to do what I have always done.
When you said you were seeking strength, despite having no real need to do so, honestly, I thought you were a complete idiot.
Masters, he was set up.
That girl with the little hand weapons or whatever. She's probably
I'm not nearly strong
totally her
to chase
pace.
after
She
a
was
monster.
very hyper.
So, that's all I like to hear.
It's probably worth looking into this nice shawl business.
Damn.
That power seemed to be the Satsui no Hado. Was it simply a trick of the senses?
Bison, he attempted to set the world under his heel through violence. A veritable madman.
When you go looking for strength, it's not like a game.
I love how much effort they're putting into a single
This
player
journey
mode.
doesn't have a real end.
Yeah, it's weird.
Street Fighter 6.
Soon, yeah. Looks cool. I didn't try that last beta. But
Action was good.
Looked cool though.
Almost like Terraria almost. Just the ground style. I don't know, it doesn't.
They got a really good mix of like huge titles they're showing here, but also like these random little indie games.
Yeah, I mean, this is the type of game a lot of people are going to be into. You know, I'm not huge on this myself, but
definitely, as long as it's better than that one we played. Yeah. Jesus.
The art style is pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. I don't know if I like the frame rate animation thing they're doing, where everything looks kind of glitchy, but the visual style is cool. All right. I think it's the first game they've shown that's not coming out this year.
I think in that shareholder thing, they said they wanted to have, just speaking of the yearly thing, 2 major IPs a year.
Oh yeah, they've been doing that. This reminds me that Armored Core comes out this year. Yeah. I'm so fucking excited. My top 3 this year is going to be Armored Core. I haven't played it yet. Final Fantasy 16. I haven't played it yet. And maybe a game I've already played. I really like Dead Space. I don't know if it'll be
You did really like it.
I really like
This is pretty cool. Who's publishing it?
I don't know, it looks free to play.
I mean, that would make sense.
I mean, if it's a free to play MMO, I would say welcome back.
Yeah.
That era is gone. Nice.
Honestly, it's got an interesting mix of styles going on here. I mean, if it's MMO, I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, any new MMO nowadays I'll try just because we don't get them as much as we used to. Tower of Fantasy.
Will not be playing it.
Why?
That's a gacha game, if I'm not mistaken. That
I have no
is already
idea.
out.
Dragon's Dogma 2?
I know what this one is.
Are they showing it?
Yep. This got spoiled for me.
Holy shit.
Yeah, this is dope.
Dude, this whole showcase is just sequels.
Protected me from the dragon's flames.
You need only believe in your own destiny.
Yeah, modern take on this is gonna be
Yeah,
awesome.
100%. That game has so much good shit in it that
Then
just needs
where
modernized.
might our true Arisen?
This looks like
Empress
Dragon's
Medina's life
Dogma.
is in your hands, Sir Arisen.
Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead
Ooh,
us.
that lighting is
Long
cool.
live the Sovereign
Yep,
of
sold day one. Can't wait to play this. This is a lot further along than I thought they were. If only this game will have multiplayer. Because every time I played Dragon's Dogma, I was like, why can't I just play with people?
Bro, this looks great.
Yeah, this looks
That
awesome.
is most unfortunate.
Hmm.
But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
People's faces look much better
Oh,
than
yeah.
the last game, too.
Welcome back for another week of career fulfillment
No,
and minimal
no dates,
social
though. Just an
interaction.
announcement of the game.
We know
I saw
how
gameplay. It
challenging
looks
can
great.
be to
Yeah,
find
I'm
a
ready.
place where you feel that you truly belong.
Is that a VR
and
game?
to find a job that treats you mostly with respect and only infrequently with contempt. For that reason, we are excited to inform you that you did an adequate enough job the first time around to have you back. Also, there were no other applicants. So strap yourself in and get motivated to an appropriate degree. Because you ain't seen nothing yet.
There's a one.
Yeah, pie.
Just in time for the movie.
True. You see, they've sold like 600,000 units or something like that.
Yeah, that was funny that they undersold what they wanted, but they sold more than the last
Yeah.
PSVR. That whole news story was really
weird. Yeah.
It was misrepresented. They're trying to make the drama of like they didn't sell enough, but like they sold more than the last one. So that's progress.
Yeah, for anyone curious, I have one. It's great. So
I've used it briefly, and it was very good, especially for the price point. As long as you have a PS5, otherwise that price point goes up.
True. Oh, this is for you.
Is this Resident Evil 4 VR or something? Hell yeah. To make that situation even more fucking stressful, put you right in there.
Why is the Resident Evil team so just like no VR? I mean, I love it.
No, it's they like way early on made a full game in VR when nobody else did.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they've been very pro VR and it's awesome. I'm fucking pissed that I can't play unless it's out now. I don't know, but the Village VR is only on PlayStation 5.
What? That's not looking like it's gonna be on anything else either.
Oh, forgive me, Father.
I recognize
I've sinned.
That name.
Like,
I didn't catch it.
A lot.
It's Vertigo something. I've played a game by them, I'm pretty sure.
You see, everything started 2 years ago when I met Fred. And ever since then, it's like I see his face everywhere.
There's no
And lately,
sunshine.
I've started to develop some destructive tendencies.
See Beat Saber's on there now?
Did they add it finally?
Here. What's a bit of armless
I knew they were
fun?
working on it.
Hello, uglies. Blah, 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 blah.
No.
And since I met my new best friend, I guess I get a little overprotective. Okay, very overprotective.
Show me gameplay.
I'd love to sit here all day and chew your ear off. I'll be right out, boy. But as you know, time waits for no man. Catch you later, Fred. Who's a good boy?
Because the first one was
Looks like today's gonna be a scorcher.
Oh, I think it's no. I'm thinking of Insomniac's game. What was that?
I don't know. But I have that AC, the first one. I did that. It was fun. I think that multiplayer as well. Shooter. Crossfire Sierra Squad. Shooters in VR, like against other people, are so weird. I was playing, what is it, Pavlov? And people are barely playing that to win. They're just like shooting each other in weird ways and just talking to each other.
Yeah.
It's weird.
The target is Colonel Peter Conrad. He was one of ours before he went rogue. We intercepted comms chatter referring to neurosynaptic.
Why is this trailer so
tech,
quiet?
but they've gone dark.
The 16 one was as well.
I don't have to remind you what's at stake here. We
Could
need
have probably
intel by any means necessary.
did the audio better.
He's connected to a mind synchronization device. This is cutting-edge interrogation tech. We're out of time and out of options. We've got to go in.
Yet another lamb to the slaughter. Well, come on then. Let's see what you're made of.
I don't know.
Me neither.
I'll admit.
Did we?
Yeah, I mean, it didn't have, like, it wasn't a story trailer. This is my
mind.
It was like that weird black and white shooter.
For some reason, I'm not remembering that.
I need you to focus. The clock is ticking. You have to adapt.
Also roguelike.
Back again?
Looks interesting.
Pathetic. Your heroics mean nothing.
You're getting close. You're approaching the center of his subconscious. You think you
It'll look better with the headset on.
Yeah, it's too, yeah.
I'll never talk. They'll never break me.
Synapse.
Pretty sure we've seen that before.
Probably. Man, so many of these games are coming out this year.
There it is.
Oh.
Oh, that song's gonna be great for YouTube.
True. I feel like I should maybe mute
Pause
this.
it. Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right, sorry guys. I just don't need YouTube getting pissed at me. But yeah, Beat Saber's cool. It took me a long time to finally pick it up and play it, but once I did, I got it. I mean, it always made sense to me. Actually playing it, it's a lot of fun. Although this is very easy. After playing the game enough.
That's usually how it works.
Yeah. Yeah, when I first started playing, I was like, and then later I'm like,
yeah,
it's going nuts. All right, I think we're safe.
Yeah. So you can't just be throwing Queen at us like that, guys.
Like one of the most famous bands of all time.
Concept trailer. This is still VR, right?
It didn't say at the top. It said it on the other ones.
Oh, yeah.
Bungie. What's Bungie doing?
Are they actually going to make another game, or is this more Destiny stuff?
That'd be funny if it was Destiny. I would love to see Bungie try something else.
Yeah.
They could pull Respawn and make multiple projects.
Well, because they're Sony company now.
Yeah.
God, they've had so many owners.
Yeah. Yeah, they've been around. Yeah, but that last expansion of Destiny looked like a different game.
That's true.
This does look interesting, though. Or if they're making like an online shooter versus game.
It is a different game.
Marathon. Wait. Didn't they have a game where called Marathon? Back in the day?
You mean on the Mac?
Yeah.
That'd be
Wasn't
wild.
that Bungie?
Yeah. It was like, I think it was like technically the first person shooter? Or was the first
Something
one
like that.
dual wielder or something like that? It had some like prestige to it.
Yeah, so what are they rebooting it?
That's kind of a crazy thought. I can't believe they're even making something else.
Yeah, fucking me too. That's
I don't
wild.
even know where to begin.
Because now we're at Destiny.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. This is what I expect.
So much.
All right, guys, your light level's going up, and we're gonna shuffle around some weapons.
Vanquish
Do
nightmares.
some new environments to run around in.
Charge you
Fought
$60
alongside
for
those who we
$20
once
of
fought
content.
against. I wish you could have been there.
They just released another expansion. They're already ready to release something else.
Yeah, me too, kiddo. But hey, I'm here now.
Gotta bring them back.
Wherever the hell here is.
I'm so out of the loop, but I thought he was dead.
Yeah, but they'll bring them back. That's what people do when they run out of ideas.
Resurrect people?
Yeah, happens in fucking comics all the time.
Contract site coming up. 15 seconds. 10 seconds.
You know what I would love to see beyond getting
5, 4.
the fuck happened there?
Regunners, here we go.
That game looks so good. Encore.
Well, that did nothing for me. Thanks.
Yeah, nothing. I mean, visually it was cool looking, but it was just a CG trailer. And
Yeah, with nothing in it.
Yeah, I have no idea even what the concept of the game is. They're just like, look forward to something called Concord. All right, dude. How far along are we? No, it's still there. Still a little bit. I don't know what else they could do to top some of the games they've shown so far, though. Gran Turismo?
Best
No.
Gran Turismo players in the world will compete.
I kinda wanna
for a
see this.
place in racing history.
I'm just curious. Like, if Sony's going to go all in on like making their games into movies, I want to know how they're going to handle it. Plus, oh god, Blomkamp is directing this, I believe, which is interesting.
It's so bizarre.
It's actually based off of the kid who played Gran Turismo and then became a real racer. So they're actually basing it off.
There is a story there.
It's the most Gran Turismo you could ever get. It's about a kid who played Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that they're like going for like a based off of a true story thing.
It's such a strange position that Sony's in, where they're just like, we have a movie studio. Why don't you guys just make some movies?
I'm surprised they waited this long.
Thank you for joining us today. Before we get into our final game, I have a few announcements to share. At PlayStation, innovation is our passion.
What the fuck it is.
And that applies to not just what games you play, but how you play them. Later this year, we will launch a dedicated device that enables you to stream any game from your PS5 console using remote play over Wi-Fi. Internally known as Project Q, it has an 8-inch HD screen and all of the buttons and features of the DualSense wireless
If I can
controller.
play that anywhere, it'll be worth it. If it's like
We look
played in
forward
your
to
house,
sharing
then I'm
more
not
information in the near future. I'm also pleased to reveal our first ever PlayStation earbuds, which will bring next generation audio immersion to PS5.
That's funny.
and PC.
When I covered the leak on
They
this,
simultaneously
Project
connect
Q was
to
part of it, and they
smartphones
said
via
a
Bluetooth.
headset was coming
New
out
wireless
this year
technology
as well.
will
That
deliver
must be
lossless
that.
audio with low latency, giving you
Also,
outstanding sound quality while you're playing.
worth mentioning, Sony's
Look out for more
earbuds,
details
their
soon.
highest end ones, are
We
like
hope
always
today's
rated the
showcase
best earbuds you can
demonstrates
buy.
our continued
So
commitment
those
to
will probably be
delivering
pretty good
experiences
because they've already
that
proven
surprise and
themselves.
delight our players. I want to thank all of you for your unwavering support for PlayStation.
That's interesting. That leak was like accurate, except for headset, it was actually earbuds, but similar. All right, what is this? That guy's fucking hair, dude. It's a new Turok.
Yeah, it's Arc 2.
Yeah, if we ever see what that game looks like.
You did see they're re-releasing Arc 1 on the Arc 2 engine, though, right?
Yeah, there's controversy with it, though. They're like doing like they'd buy like a special edition something to get it or something.
A fate you will not share.
Oh, that dude's from fuck, what's his name? Craven?
I've been in
Is this Spider-Man?
hours, but you sense nothing.
It's Marvel. I thought he was gonna kiss him for a second.
Gotta do it while it's still warm.
True.
I asked for an equal. And this is what you find.
Makes sense.
Sir.
He's a hunter.
Perhaps a new hunting ground.
Hunt the Spider-Man. This game's gonna be good.
Light the fires. The great hunt begins.
I forgot this game's coming out.
Method sighted in Queens.
This would make sense for a long period of the show.
Yeah. I'm sure we're gonna see gameplay if we got that much time left.
Yeah, one, I know like people love the first one. So
First one's great.
Be anywhere.
I barely played the Miles Morales one though.
Me too. It's still wrapped up.
Oh shit!
You have no idea.
Got that symbiote suit.
This whole blizzard hunt ends now. Leave Connors alone.
was wondering how they're going to change it up. That changes it up.
Craven wants a hunt. I'll give him one he'll never forget.
Part the leg of that spider.
He's gonna wish he never came to New York.
Stand by and wait orders. Satellite scanning all active feeds. Triangulating position. Target located at Harlem Fish Market. All teams converge.
Lizards across the river. I'm not gonna make it in time. Miles, the hunters tracked Connors to the Harlem Fish Market.
Lizard.
I'm on it. Sounds like Craven's checking off his.
We don't have much time. Move.
Guess we'll chat later.
Damn, he's cruising.
Yeah, that was fast as hell.
Genki, the lizard's loose at the fish market.
Must be sushi night.
You still got that hunter drone you hijacked?
Forgot the kids.
Didn't really come hiding it from my mom, but yeah. I'll
remember
boot up
playing
and
the
see you
Miles
there.
Morales games.
I gotta say pee. They got here fast. Can't let him find Connors, or he's done for.
Spread out. If you find the lizard, don't engage.
It's funny how anytime people talk about exclusivity,
Look at those fish. It's been
and
feeding.
when people bring up that Xbox shouldn't be buying every company on the planet, and people are like, well, Sony shouldn't have Spider-Man. And I'm like, they're not quite the same argument, but I do agree that it kind of fucking sucks. Yo, Xbox don't get to play this.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, look, it's fucking Spider-Man. It was smart of Sony or PlayStation to get it. But, and Xbox actually was offering it if they want it. But it's crazy that it's an exclusive. It's like, it's fucking Spider-Man. Everybody should be, like, playing Spider-Man. But I just think it's funny that for that argument that people always bring up Spider-Man compared to, you know, Activision Blizzard getting bought out. I'm like, those aren't the same.
Yeah, this is its on there,
through
right?
this place.
Yeah.
He's out of control.
Yeah, even as burnt out as I am on like the Marvel movies and stuff, the Spider-Man game was really good.
Where am I now?
Big open room.
How'd you find me?
Follow the fish. Drone's picking up Lizard's trail.
He's still eating. We can catch him off guard. Yankee, get behind me. It's just his skin.
Gross.
Doesn't that mean he's getting bigger?
Hungrier too.
Just having a snack.
Whoa. Hey, man. New threads?
The building's swarming with hunters. Any sign of Connors?
Yeah. Genki's tracking him.
Hey, Mr. Parker. Mr. Spider-Man, I mean.
But the data's incomplete.
Hey, I think I got a lock.
Genki, wait! Be chill! That wasn't me.
Me neither. I don't even have a stomach, so...
Let's go!
Go, go, go! Take him alive!
The transitions are
Chancellor's
really
Connors.
good.
Harry's dying, and he's the only one who can help.
We won't. You take the drones, I got the jet skis. Cool if I borrow this?
This
is really exciting. Keep it tight, man. Watch out for those drones. Don't worry. They think I'm a friendly.
Animations, let's do
There, take him out.
The East River is not a river, but in fact a saltwater tidal flat that Spider-Man is fighting on right now! Everybody down!
What's happening?
Help the tour boat!
Guys are getting
I've got
crazy.
the metal murder bird! I warned you about going after Connors. Now this is on you. Poison clouds. That all you got? Almost done here. Civilians are all safe. How you looking? This gunship won't quit. I'm right behind you. We'll take it down together. No time. I got you. Time to go boom, boys! Oh, no! Spider-Man, it's got defenses! Spider-Man, hang on! Over there! Whoever the tenders! Move! Grab on! Let's go!
You're showing so much of this.
Yeah. A lot of sequences happening too.
I know! Whoa! Ski faster! Fly faster! I do not want to be lizard food!
This is so
Yeah, I mean, they're going to have to outdo the last game. Seems like they've done. Because they was really high quality as well.
Well, that was last year.
Everyone, take cover! What
Yeah.
are you guys doing?
It's Miles Morales.
Trying to take out that gunship! Can't get close enough!
But I can. I'm one of them, remember?
Bro, that's it! Hey!
They already got to play
How
around
are you
with
both three?
PS5 and Crash and thing, so.
1, 2, 3! Allie!
Jesus.
Damn, just throw him. Get out of here.
Got away from us. It's good, Pete. I saved the tracker. Let's go, man, before he gets too far.
No. He's mine.
You sure? He's got big teeth.
So do I. He's not normally like that, right?
No. He's never like that.
That's cool. So is that going to have multiplayer? I'm sick. I'm curious about that marathon situation.
Yeah.
Dogma II.
It's time.
Yeah, that was their old game.
Yeah. Okay.
That's into adventure. We will be watching. Maybe engage a little.
Let's see what you're made of.
My biggest problem with that is I can't even judge it because I don't know who's making it. I don't know how much money Konami's putting into it. I don't know what the gameplay looks like. I'm so excited about Helldivers 2. And first off, it's not, unless it's being made by Kojima, which I don't think it is. It's not going to be of that caliber. And that trailer as a reveal was interesting, but that was not of the cinematic quality that Metal Gear Solid, it's not even up to the standard of what a Metal Gear Solid should have as a trailer. So if you're going to remake it and that's your way of showing, confirming that it's real, was just like a swamp with some not that great CGI of snakes eating birds and toads and stuff, and then fucking big boss coming out of nowhere. That wasn't that good, but I'm gonna try and reserve judgment until I see a proper trailer, proper gameplay, and I really want to know who's making it, because that's really, I mean, it's such, if you think Silent Hill 2 remake is like an irresponsible game to remake, because you could potentially, piss a lot of people off, Metal Gear Solid 3 is even higher. So I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that game. Overall, though, this presentation was really good. I'm already going to grade it. I'm probably give it like a light A, just because in terms of presentation, the way they did it, the pacing, the games that they showed off, the variety of games they showed, the hardware they showed off. This was a really good presentation from PlayStation. But it makes sense because we're moving into what used to be E3 territory, and PlayStation for the last like 3-4 years has been really preemptive on jumping on that before anybody else has their presentations. They kind of do their own thing early. I forgot about that until I was thinking about this and going, this is probably gonna be a big presentation. This is probably their big reveal for a lot of things. And so, yeah, I am really happy with the presentation, even though some of the stuff like this and some other games were just CG trailers, which I'm not super stoked about. There was a huge variety of games here. The big highlights for me personally off the top of my head is Helldivers 2. I am like so excited for, because I think the first game's great. I remember every time I'm playing that game, I went back and played it less than a year ago, and I'm playing it. I'm enjoying it. I love the challenge of it. I love the gameplay of it. And every time I play a game, I'm like, this game needs a sequel, and it needs to be, just a lot of things from it need to be streamlined a little bit better, and it needs a little bit more content. But the formula is awesome, and I love the world and everything about it. That they're going third-person shooter, even though purists and even myself a little bit will miss the original top-down gameplay of it. I think it's going to be better because it's going to attract more people to play. They can still maintain everything that the original game had in third person. And
Risk of Rain was able to pull it off. So
100%. That's a great point, because Risk of Rain 2 is like really good. And the first game was, I thought it was pretty good when I played it. I was like, this is a fun little indie game. And then they made Risk of Rain 2, and I was like, this is like really good.
Yeah.
So this is definitely a similar situation. Really big surprise to see that it seems like it's just a third-person shooter, but it seems like it has a lot of the goofy charm and a lot of the emotes and stuff, which I think is really cool. And it's honestly a really big hype game for me, which was kind of crazy. Alan Wake 2 was probably one of the biggest games of this show for me. Looks awesome. It was great to see in-engine gameplay, or at least cinematics. Looks really good. I can't wait to play it. Final Fantasy 16, I don't need anything else. I don't need to see anything on the game anymore. But if they are going to show us more, the trailer that they made I thought was really good. I thought the music was great. I thought the cinematics were really good. Definitely showed off a lot of effects and visual flair. A lot of scenes we haven't seen in prior things. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
That would be helpful.
Yeah, when I first started this video, I scrolled down for a split second and saw that there was timestamps for everything in this, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I scrolled right back up because I didn't want to get it spoiled for us. But yeah, Phantom Blade Zero is interesting. As I'm guessing a Souls-like style game. This game I'll keep an eye on. But I'd like to see just straight up gameplay, somebody just play through it, less jumping around. But it seems like there's a lot of variety going on in this trailer or this gameplay reveal, and definitely interesting. I'll keep my eye on it. I already kind of went over what I thought of like Metal Gear Solid. I think it's really interesting. What's really interesting is I was more excited for the collection than this trailer. But again, I'll reserve my actual judgment on this game until I can see the gameplay and know more about it, because I need to have that information. I still, as much as I'm sure people are excited for this, I may disappoint some people with my point of view on this, but first off, it's a hard sell to make Metal Gear Solid without Kojima for me. And then secondly, I don't fucking trust Konami yet. They haven't proven themselves. So like they gotta get my fucking trust back. I like that it seems like they are, like they said they were gonna go all in on Castlevania, Silent Hill, and Metal Gear Solid. It seems like they're doing that. Now they got to prove themselves, because where they left us off before was not good. Was not good at all. And so I do think they could redeem themselves if they really want to, but I have no way of knowing they're going to do that. And this CG trailer of a remake confirms something that has been long rumored for a while, and honestly isn't a big surprise for me. But there's nothing about this trailer that gives me any faith in it. And I'm more excited for the collection of the classic games, because I would love to be able to play MGS, MGS2, and MGS3 and MGS4. I know it's not going to come out on PS5. That's going to be dope. The cell processor really fucked the ability for people to be able to play a lot of those PS3 games, man. God,
they pretty much have to be remade.
Yeah, it sucks, because like Metal Gear Solid 4 should be on everything since it came out, and it hasn't been. And then I think about games like Folklore back in the day and other weird PS3 games, and it's just like, man, that sucks. Yeah, there was something else that was big for me here, but I don't remember. Assassin's Creed looked interesting. I think it's interesting that they're going. Oh, I remember, but I think it's interesting they're going back to like the classic gameplay and visual style. We'll see how that plays out. I don't know if it's going to be enough to get people excited, or if it's going to be exactly what people want. It seems very safe, but definitely could be cool. And then the other huge game for me from this presentation was Dragon's Dogma 2. I was already sold as soon as they announced that. It's another game like Helldivers that like I played on. I was like, if they do a sequel to this, they could like really hone in on what they try to do with this game in a bigger and better way. And yeah, I'm completely sold. The gameplay looked awesome, and I'm just gonna cross my fingers and hope for that multiplayer, because that was the big thing with Dragon's Dogma they've talked about it before. So it's not on their mind that they couldn't implement it for some reason. I don't remember, but by the time they were pretty much done with it, they were like, hey, we got to ship it. But yeah, you could already bring on other people's, I forgot what they call it in Dragon's Dogma, but you could bring their characters into your party, and it's like, why couldn't you just have somebody also just join your party? So yeah, anyway, I'll be buying it. This game looked pretty cool too. Yeah. Definitely interesting. Kind of reminds me of like a survival game.
Definitely.
Yeah. So that's right up my alley. And then yeah, Alan Wake 2. I already said that, but I'm gonna look at it again. Looks great, and Remedy, for me personally, has just always knocked it out of the park. I think their weakest game was probably Quantum Break, and I'm one of the weird people who liked it. So, but everything else they've made has just been stellar. So I can't wait for this. A new Remedy game is something to celebrate for me. So, and this looks great. And Alan Wake is fantastic. If you haven't played it, go play it. Anything stand out to you? What'd you think of it? What would you grade it?
I'd probably also give it an A. I'm not like nearly. I don't have quite as many games I personally am going to play.
What about the Square Enix foam game?
I mean, I think Splatoon's pretty fun, but it's kind of difficult for me to hard sell because I'd be playing it pretty much by myself. So, you want to go down the list for me?
Yeah.
Helldivers 2 looks interesting. I'm gonna have to wait and see. I didn't really love the first one. It was all right. I have anytime twin stick games like that where you move with one stick and you aim with the other. It's not really my play style. So
it'd be perfect if they made a third person shooter of that.
So potential there for sure.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? Which one was Teardown again?
Teardown's the voxel destruction game.
Yeah, no. The Towers of Aghasba, or whatever it's called, is interesting looking. I don't really like underwater stuff, and it seems like you might have to do that. But outside of that, it looked pretty cool. Final Fantasy 16 is a must-buy for me. Even before they showed anything on the game, as soon as they announced they're making it, and Creative Business Unit 3 was making it, I was gonna buy it. So,
oh yeah, this game.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink is something that I would probably play. I will probably keep my eye on that one as well. Street Fighter 6, I'm pretty much convinced I'm going to go ahead and pick up for the single player alone. If there are people to play it with, I will, but I don't really need people to play a fighting game. I don't really play them for competitive sake. I am definitely very curious about Marathon. That is such an unexpected thing. Though I'm happy to see Bungie branching out a little bit because even if it is something they've done before, but there's a lot of talent in that company.
Yeah, do something.
Yeah,
I don't care what you do. I'll check it out.
And as much as I'm not up to date with Destiny and I couldn't even comment on the way they're handling the story. Every time I've played Destiny, it's a fun to play game. It plays
great. Bungie knows how to make a shooter.
Yeah, so definitely look forward to seeing what this will be like. Plus the color scheme and stuff like that is very interesting.
I remember I haven't played Marathon in a long time, but I remember playing Marathon. It was vibrant, but a lot of older games were vibrant. So it's interesting that it's maintaining this weird cyber look that does kind of remind me of an older game, but in a modern way.
Yeah, for sure.
What'd you think of the hardware? Let's talk about that. We got Project Q confirmed. The leak originally said that it would be 60 frames per second streaming from your PS5. They said as long as you're connected to Wi-Fi. Now I wonder if that means that you'll be playing in your house, or if you were at a hotel or something and you could find a decent enough connection, if you can connect to your PS5 from there and play on the go, that would be I think reasonable. Otherwise, I think this will be a dud, but this is a lot safer in my opinion than making a new Vita, even though that's what they should have did. Because what they did is they added a screen to a PS5 controller. And so if they got to stop production on that, it probably won't be as big a deal as making some proprietary hardware that was more intricate to build, possibly. What do you think?
I don't. Because I'm not a mobile gamer, and it's not offering anything outside of the PS5 experience that I can play on my TV. So
yeah, that's where I'm at.
So it does nothing for me. The earbuds are potentially interesting, but I prefer over the ear headphones. So
yeah, I'm curious about how good they're going to be because, like I said before, when we're watching this, Sony's earbuds, I forgot it's the X something X3000. It's everything that they make outside of their console is just ridiculously named. They're very high rated. They have great sound quality and memory foam padding to shape your ears, stuff like that. And I don't think these will be those, because they might be, but they have experience making earbuds, so it's kind of interesting to see that they're doing that.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, honestly, the only reason I'd probably pick them up is as a replacement for the wired earbuds for PSVR.
Yeah, they'll probably be great for VR.
Yeah, they probably sound better than the ones that come with it. So
yeah, and maybe somebody doesn't want to have big headphones on their ears that over time, like, presses against the sides of their head. So maybe they're more comfortable with throwing earbuds in, or just want one in or something. Yeah. So there's definitely some applications to it. And it even has a cool little, I kind of love the little carrying case, the charging case, because it looks like the PS5, which I think is kind of adorable. But very interesting, especially, like I said, the leak was like headsets coming out this year, and pretty close. It's definitely something that goes on your head. It's a set. What do you think of Spider-Man?
I think that people waiting for Spider-Man are probably very happy to see this.
Probably.
I barely played the first one. I didn't even touch Miles Morales. It's still in its cellophane wrap. I don't play sandbox games. I
barely played Miles Morales, and it's not even because it's a bad game. It just felt so similar to the last game.
It was like way shorter too, right?
Yeah, and so like I still felt like I had gotten what I wanted out of the first game. By the time Miles Morales came out, I was like, yeah, I get it. But, this looks like it's making a pretty big jump, especially with the variety of characters you're going to play as and scenarios, and having the symbiote suit, which I don't know if at the end of the Miles Morales game that was a thing that happened, or if this is something that happens in this game or not. They just showed us this, like, I should know what the hell's going on here, but I don't. But yeah, I think it looks cool. I'm not a huge Marvel guy anymore, or a huge comic book guy anymore, but Insomniac has been like such a good purchase for Sony in terms of the games that they're putting out, and this likely will be another example of that. There was some little game that I thought looked interesting. That Foam Stars game was really a surprise to me. Mm-hmm. Not like oh my god, I can't wait to play that, but like it was not what I expected. When it showed people walking up with guns, I was like, okay, another first person hero shooter thing. But then like the foam thing, I was like, it's interesting, because a lot of people aren't competing with Splatoon.
Yeah.
I've never even played Splatoon ever. I've never seen anybody play Splatoon. I've only seen gameplay videos. So
yeah, I've watched people stream it.
Yeah, so that's really interesting. What do you think about Beat Saber finally coming out for PSVR 2?
I mean, it gives me something to buy for my PSVR. So
yeah.
And then you had Dragon's Dogma 2's a pleasant announcement, even though I already knew they were going to announce it. It was nice seeing it. So.
Well, they did announce it. They gave us a teaser.
I meant today. Like, that was my spoiler I saw on Twitter. So
yeah, I saw a couple. But luckily, no gameplay of anything. So
yeah, I mean, as long as this plays like a modern game, that was my biggest complaint about visiting Dragon's Dogma later than its original release.
Yeah,
was it didn't really play well, but the ideas were fantastic. So
yeah, there's a weird era for Capcom where they're coming out with all these really cool idea games, but like their UIs and button layouts and stuff were all really weird.
Yeah.
Like Lost Planet 2. Lost Planet 2 is great, but it played weird, like the button layout, especially on PC. I was like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Yeah, the potential of this game so high, because the first game had so many cool ideas that still are like unrivaled. And the only person who's going to be able to, up the ante on that, it seems, is these guys. And it seems like they're going to do it, because this absolutely looks like Dragon's Dogma, but much better looking, while still maintaining its visual style. I mean,
Dragon's Dogma, it looks like it for sure.
Yeah. So
I also love, and I liked it in the first one, but the magic looks fantastic.
Yeah.
In the way they handle it. So.
Yeah,
no, that'll definitely be on my radar, most likely a buy. I think that's about it for me.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm being honest, I think I wasn't bored this whole presentation, which is fantastic, and I have a light to heavy curiosity or interest in almost everything I saw here. to varying degrees, of course. A lot of them I joke are like PlayStation Plus games that I'll play, and that means like, yeah, I'll play them, but I'm not going to go out of my way to go buy them. But yeah, a lot of they really chose a lot of good stuff here, and I love that because they got headsets to sell. They had a section that very smart was placed later in the presentation, because I know there's a whole group of people who don't want to see VR stuff in these presentations. But I'm glad for people like us who like the VR stuff, it was here.
There's those people who complain when indie games show up too, though.
Sure.
So, I mean, like, whatever.
Yeah, there's some people who are just kind of locked into specific kinds of games, and for me, I just like it all. But I think it's smart that they waited to show hardware and VR stuff late in their presentation after some huge, for sure people are going to love them. Announcements not announcements, gameplay reveals were showed. So they did a good job in the pacing there. But yeah. Overall, though, I thought it was a great presentation. We both gave it A's. This is a great example of how you do a showcase. And I know Xbox has one coming up as well. I'm hoping for something huge. There are rumors similar to the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake reveal of Fallout New Vegas 2 that people seem to be very confident that will be shown off at the Xbox event. So that would be huge, because I know that game has garnered a huge following, the original New Vegas. So
yeah,
and they own Obsidian, and the brand. So it's not crazy. In fact, when they bought them, I'm like, they're going to make New Vegas too now? Like, it'd be crazy if they didn't do it.
They got Bethesda, and then they're like, okay, well, we also need Obsidian.
We also have everybody else. So whatever game you guys want, we'll just make it. So yeah, looking forward to that. And yeah, anything else you want to say?
Nope.
All right. Well, let us know in the comments, what did you guys think of this PlayStation showcase? What were the big highlights for you? There's got to be at least one. There's so many things they showed off here. What was some of your favorite things you saw? What is a game maybe that we didn't talk about enough that maybe you'd like to hear more about? And what do you think about the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake trailer? Let me know your opinions, whether you think like it was awesome and you're really excited for this, or you're like me and you're apprehensive on it, or maybe you're the dark side of me and you're like, fuck that, Metal Gear Solid is not Metal Gear Solid without Kojima. I get that. Let me know what you think of that. And then what do you think about Marathon? What do you think about Dragon's Dogma, Alan Wake, all the stuff that they showed off? And let me know what you think about the Project Q handheld. Do you think that's up your alley? Is that something you're interested in? Let us know everything you think about in the comments below. But I've been Seth, this has been Chevy. And until the next episode, which we got Plus Club and Game of the Month coming up very soon. Make sure to play those games. Have a good one, guys, and take it easy.